But we're going to bring up some more comedy right now. This guy I have known for years, and we're lucky he's in town this week. He's at Catch a Rising Star in Cambridge all this week, and you can catch him there. He's one of the best comics I know, just a great guy, great person to have on this show. Thrilled to have him. You're going to love him. Nice round of applause, Mr. Jack Gallagher.
Thank you. Oh, stop it. Thank you. I have makeup on. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be here in Brookline. Thank you. It's a dream come true. It really is. You know, you work hard and then finally the call comes. Brookline. Yes! You know. It's very nice to be here. Is everybody okay? Yeah. All right, sir? You a bigger guy? Do you lift weights? You don't lift weights. You look like a big guy. Grateful Dead Spring Training. It's nice to be here. Just had a birthday. Just turned 35. Isn't that unbelievable? 35, which to me seems final. Very final. No, 30. Everybody says 30 is the big one. 35, just kind of like, boom, because it's halfway to 70. It is. And 70 and 10 is 80. I'm almost 80. I'm almost 80 years old. I've applied for Medicare. I'm an old man and I'm tired. I have to sit. Of course, I'm 35, but of course I look older because I have 65-year-old hair. I do. It's because my hair's up all night, every night. I sleep. Great. My hair's just... And people constantly say to me, why don't you dye your hair? This is a basic reason. I don't want to look like a dick. That's it, basically. You can tell when guys dye their hair because it's that black that does not exist in nature. No, ravens are flying by going, nice color. You know, it isn't there. And I'm turning into my father, which is one of the scariest things that's ever happened. No, people now, sir, how old are you? May I ask with the gray hair?
34.
34. See? I can tell, but you're prematurely gray and it looks good. I kind of like that. I have always wanted to have long hair, like Mike. But I can't because my hair is real wiry and thick, so I can have wide hair. You know those kind of guys with the hair just kind of goes, no matter how long it gets, it never quite touches your shoulders. You know what I mean? It's entering different area codes before it's down on their shoulders. Parents are using me as an example as to why their children should not have. Look at him, he's a damn bozo. You know what made me feel old? Watching the Olympics. Yes, because I knew I couldn't do anything. Because I was watching going, ooh, no way. Don't we have a weird attitude about the Olympics in this country? It's like if we don't have a guy who's good at a certain event, that event sucks. Isn't it the truth? Like we don't have a good luge guy. Luge sucks. Did you watch the luge? These guys are insane. They're going 80 miles an hour with no protection. Down this ice chute, 80 miles an hour with a helmet and gloves. Like gloves are going to help at 80 miles an hour. Gloves are keeping the severed fingers in a sack. That's what they're doing. Got those fingers here in case we need them later on. 80 miles an hour down a mountain of ice on a tray from the school cafeteria. That's what they're doing. That's what this is. And you watch them and they're never happy. They are never happy. First of all, they use terms. You have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Dick Button is doing the ice skating and a guy jumps up there and he kind of twists around. A perfect triple Lutz. What the hell does one Lutz look like? Seriously. No, show me a Lutz. I'll tell you if that was 3 real good ones in a row. I really will. And they're never happy. I'm watching the uneven parallel bars and this little Bulgarian girl who's about 9. And she's a communist, so you know you can't really like her. Sometimes I'm the funniest man in the world. She's whipping around these bars, and you're watching her going, that's a 10, that's a 10. You know, it's perfect. And the guy who's announcing it is saying she's on the bottom bar, she does a double flip to the top bar, she gets to the top bar, she inverts herself, she's inside out, back to the bottom bar, she catches it with her foot, back to the top bar with her lip, time for a dismount, she's famous for a dismount, triple twisting back somersaults to a pike, then a full layout, here she goes, 1, 2, 3, just beautiful, she lands, up, she took a little step backwards, that's really gonna cost her! Yeah. How many of you could jump off this stage and not take a step when you hit the ground? How many people? You laugh now, but you're at home watching it going, I saw her take the step. What the hell does she? Honey, bring me a beer, little Bulgarian bastard took a step. Points will be deducted, my communist friend. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Jack Gallagher. Sit down, buddy. So you're doing some manifesto humor there, are you?
I'm doing some little communist thing.
Little
I think
communist
I got a little dinner on me, man.
hatred. Oh, you still get dinner? We went out to Villa Francesca's, which is where Bob Tatus
It's great.
our
It's
guest
great.
from last month.
The waiter was like my mother, though. You hungry? Oh, I've had enough. You'll have more. No, really. You'll have more. Shut up and eat. But it was great.
Great. Ciao.
Unbelievable.
Down the North End. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in almost, well, no, we met at the Comedy Connections anniversary.
The big
party.
anniversary.
But other than
party.
that, it's almost 2 years.
Yeah,
we
it
used
has
to
been a
work
while.
together a lot.
All the time.
But you're out in Sacramento now. living in
Sacramento, capital of California. They asked me to move there, to help with the government and stuff.
Sacramento's the capital of California, huh?
Sure is, and I'm there, I help the
How
government.
many people knew that here? Lion, pigs.
Guy right up front. Guy right up front now that he can't be wrong. Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows.
I know the capital of most every state, Mike.
North Dakota.
Oh, we're so sorry.
That's right.
Is Bismarck right? Or is it
Bismarck? No, that's
Pierre.
South Dakota.
No, Pierre.
Fargo?
No.
Oh, you're thinking of Donna Fargo just because she's the happiest girl in the whole USA. Sure, we can see how you got confused.
What are you guys? These guys sharing a beer right here?
I think they're sharing a seat.
Little love
Nothing
thing
wrong with that,
happening.
though.
Did I meet you? Are you the guy before the show that I met? Hold on, Jack. I
Sure,
gotta
Mike.
show you this. You'll love it. Give me your books. Where are your books? Let me see the books this guy brought into the show. Give me the books, Pinhead. Show the people the books. Give the other book. Give me this. Give me the book. Now, what's your name?
He does have, excuse me.
Mike. This guy's studying to be a mortician.
Yeah, and I think this is helpful. No. This is what you want your mortician having, the anatomy coloring book. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, look, let's do the lung in brown.
I am.
He's a coal miner. Let's do it in brown.
Do you get graded on how well you stay within the lines?
Because you are screwing up the feet.
Here
I'll
on the
tell
pancreas. You went outside the lines of the pancreas. We're
That's
very
right.
upset with you.
Language of medicine. Yeah, well, considering you want to be a mortician, how does the word fuck up sit with you? Oops-a-daisy.
I never considered that.
You
as
want to
an
be a
actual career.
mortician, though? Do you really? Not really. Well, not re- Oh, there's just a
Oh, you
good
just
buck
spending
in
the
it?
time and money as a gag. Cookie.
That's right. Brings the girlfriend home, says, just lie still, I'm putting ice around you.
Got that zany sense of humor, that death thing going for him.
That's right.
You what?
A dying business. Do you hear that?
And you know what? You know what the sad thing is? He's not mic'd. He doesn't have a microphone,
Yeah.
which is really too
But
bad.
you know what? The great thing is you can see this guy on the new Munsters. So
Quality
you're at
program.
Catch a Rising Star all this week?
Catch a Rising Star over in Harvard Square. So there'll be lots of political things happening, I'm sure, Mike.
Oh, really?
I'm sure there'll be a lot of politicals
Over there in
dropping in to
Cambridge?
make me aware of the fact that perhaps I'm not politically correct.
Yeah?
Yeah, it should be fun, and anybody who's here that wants to come, just come on over and mention my name and then pay, and you get right in. It's kind of a cool thing. Just tell them you know me, and they'll let you right in as soon as you give them money.
Do you know who you're working with over there?
No, I don't.
Ah, to
In
hell with
fact,
them anyway.
Yeah, because
right.
I pretty much have to carry this.
Where do you go after this? Mr. Starboy. Where do you go, Mr. Starboy? Because Jack,
My hair
hey,
is
I'll tell you
really
what,
gray
Jack
now.
Gallagher, he's done this stuff. He's done the Tonight Show, done the Tonight Show a couple of
Couple
times.
times, sure.
Had his own TV show in Sacramento.
Yeah, I did the Tonight Show, and I offered Johnny a couple hints,
What'd you
couple
tell
of
him?
little things. I told him he really just had to be a little funny.
Good hint.
So I haven't been back since.
Right.
But he's a jealous guy, and I'm going home after this because I have to water the lawn because now I own a home, which is like I've never owned a house, and I stand out
2
on the lawn.
2 years now you're a
Yep,
homeowner.
2 years, and I stand out on the lawn with my jockey shorts pulled way up and the hose going. If the ball comes into my yard, it's mine, kiddo. I actually look forward to that. I go out and I wave to the neighbors. How are you? And they don't know what I do. This is serious. My neighbors don't know what I do.
No idea.
So they know that I'm home for like long stretches, and then I'm gone.
I think you're like a hitman or
Yeah,
something.
I'll be gone for like 10 days in a row, and then I'll be home for 3 weeks, and you can see him looking out the windows going, what the hell is he doing? It's driving him crazy. I know it is. But I'm not going to tell him.
And nobody's caught a little glimpse of you on television?
Well,
Or
those people who-
Clint
yeah.
Eastwood movie? Did that
I
Clint
did, yeah, I
Eastwood?
was in a Clint Eastwood movie, and again,
What was the name of that?
Heartbreak Ridge. I had a pivotal role.
You play the Ridge?
This is the truth, and I'm not exaggerating for the sake of a cheap laugh. Although,
It'll
I'm
be
not
there
above
anyway.
that. My name was in the credits longer than I was on screen. I'm serious. No. We got invited to the premiere, my wife and I.
Yeah.
And so we go, and I'm really nervous because I've been on TV, but I've never been on like 30-foot screen. And I'm
Right.
thinking, man,
Right.
if I screw up, it's like 30 feet wide.
Right.
So I'm on, and it's over, and Gene says, "Is that it?" Like really loud. And then I said, "Well, let's stay, and I want to see my name in the crawl, at the end." And so it's co-starring Jack Gallagher. And she says, like, "Co-starring?" Like that. And everybody's looking to see who I am, and I'm going, "Shut up! Shut up!" But I was, and I've got the book to prove it.
Get the check?
I keep getting the check.
He gets the check. Jack Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks very much.